But like, where do I begin? So I think like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I don't remember. But yeah, I had to go pick up my passport because I lost my passport. The day that I arrived. It's pretty bad, and it was going to mess up everything. Yeah, I lost just the passport. I don't know how or why, but like I was telling my manager, KROMA, that, oh, you know, like I can do things on my own. Don't you worry about me. I'm a fully capable person. And then I went all the way to the hotel and they were asking for my passport. So I was like, yes, ちょっと待ってください. And then I was like, oh. What? Yeah, I had to like sit down and I was digging through my bag and everything and I couldn't find it. I was like, oh. And it was raining like crazy. Like the day that I arrived, I had to buy an umbrella and it was pouring rain. It was the worst weather, like hot and sticky, and I had to carry around an umbrella and then with the luggage and all. Man, I was like panicking. I was actually gonna have a breakdown because it was so stressful, you know? And fortunately, KROMA called the lost and found and they were like, oh, is it a Canadian passport? Like, yes. Yeah, we have a passport that matches the nationality and the name. It's like, oh, yay. Oh my God, you're a lifesaver. So after that, I decided to pick up the passport the day before my flight. And it was really busy. I think that was around the time that Mume had her birthday. I feel bad for missing out, but I really had to pick up my passport or else I wouldn't be able to go home. I didn't even like wash my face or anything. I just left at 9 and then had to take the Narita Express. Yeah, like it took some time to get to a station where it has Narita Express. And when I was waiting, the tickets were not being sold anywhere. And the person was just like, oh yeah, you can buy the ticket near the station. And I was like, oh, cool. And so I went and it's not a ticket for Narita Express. Like, hey, what's going on? To myself, because I didn't have anyone to really talk to. And I went back and train's gonna come in like 8 minutes and I had to buy a ticket by then. I'm carrying around my luggage. Wait, did I carry? No, I didn't have my luggage then. Going back was stressful. Right, okay, now I remember. So this was when I was picking up my passport. That part was fine. That day it was okay because I went to a different station for whatever reason. So I arrived at the Narita station and things were going fine. And when I looked up on the website, it said that you had to go to an airport police. So I was like, oh, cool. And I had to go out in the scorching sun for 15 minutes. I walked all the way there. And when I arrived, I was like, hey, I came to pick up my passport. And then I have a number and everything, like 整理番号もあります. And then they told me that the person who has the key to open the lost and found cabinet didn't come in. And because of that, they can't give me my passport. And I was like, what the heck? What are you saying? My flight is tomorrow? What are you saying? And I was gonna have a breakdown and again, another breakdown. And they were like, yeah, you have to go to the embassy. I'm like, huh? What? I can't. My parents are gonna kill me. Yeah, I didn't even tell my parents that I lost my passport. So I was panicking and I was like, wait, there has to be a way. There has to be a way. You should visit a temple. I know, I almost lost my phone this trip too. I don't know what happened. Yeah, where did I lose it? Did I lose it in the train? Did I lose it in the train station? Where did I lose it? And turns out that I wasn't supposed to go to that airport station. So there's an airport police in the airport. And then there's another airport police in the station. It's not in the Narita airport, it's in Narita station. So I was like, oh, okay. They even gave me a map when I went to the help desk, and the staff there didn't even know what they were looking at. They were like, where's the airport police? Good luck. It took me forever to find this airport police station, and they're telling me to go to the one in the station. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I walked all the way back in the scorching sun, and by then, I'm drenched in sweat and everything, because it's super hot and humid. And I go back to the airport police. They're not there. I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? And I send a picture to KROMA, and KROMA's like, oh no, not there. There's a lost and found office. So, like, I don't really understand what the procedure is. The airport police finds it and keeps it, and then I think after a bit, they send it to the lost and found office. I don't know. And I went there, and I finally found it. I still can't believe it, but I found my passport. And then after that passport, I was so happy. But that took me like 4 hours. Yeah. But my work wasn't done then because I had to run errands for Time Family and also for Sally because Sally wanted some stuff for her baby. I did that last time that I went to Japan, and this time I had to do everything the day before. And had to make sure that I was done with my errands by 6:30 because that's when I was gonna have an arrangement, you know, hang out. I was hanging out with Bae, and I had to finish everything by then. And so what I did was I went to, what was it? Mashimoto, like the blue store. So I went there, and they wanted some sunscreen, and also they wanted some like cooling patches. So I got that. And then because I have my passport, I get the duty tax-free, whatever. So that's why I had to like get my passport, got all that. And then I had to go to Akachan, which is a very popular baby store throughout Japan, but it's not in the city area, it's in the suburbs. So I had to like go all the way. And since I was using my phone for navigation purposes, by the time I got there, I only had like 20%. So I went to Akachan, and obviously I would want Sally to be able to see the stuff, so I video called her. I was like, what do you want? I know that you listed the stuff that you wanted, but are there anything else that you want? And I was looking around, and by the time I got the stuff that she wanted, it was 5%. Was it? No, it was 10%. So I was like, okay, got everything, that's great. But are you sure that you don't want anything else? And I was looking around, and there were some cute clothes. And, you know, I want to make sure that she did all the looking around. And then, you know, we found some cute clothes. So I was like, okay, sweet. But by then, it's 1%. So now I can't Uber back. I don't know which line to take. Because I was supposed to take, let's say, the Yamanote line. And there's only like this, I don't even know, it takes me to nowhere. And I was asking at the station, so I was like, すみません。where did I want to go? Like, 渋谷駅に行きたいんですけど、どうやれば行きますか? And then I didn't understand what they said. They were like, oh yeah, like go over here, go over there. I'm like, ah. And they're like, わかりますか? It's like, and I said, わかります. And then I stared off into the distance for a few seconds, and I went back. すみません、わかりません. And yeah, I said, タクシーに乗ってみます。ありがとうございました. And then I went and grabbed a random taxi, and they were like, oh, where do you want to go? And I was like, oh, I would like to go to this hotel in this area. And they don't get it. They want a really specific, I don't know, like 12-7 Shone, whatever. I don't know. I don't know the address, you know? So I was like, oh, okay, that's great. And then I just told them the station that's like near the hotel and did that. And I had to charge my phone to about at least 30% before heading out. And then I was late because of that. Yeah, I was just at the hotel for a bit, for about 5 minutes, and then I went out. It was a good time. Came home at around 1, passed out, and then I had to wake up at around 7 to pack up and get out of there. Yeah.